Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Cheers. Oh, it's just like drinking a chocolate sundae. Look at that thing. So, let me put this down a second and show you. This is the Southern Tier Thick Mint Imperial Stout. So this thing is a dessert beer brewed with chocolate and mint, and 10%. So it's not a lightweight. But man, not something that you could drink a lot of. It comes in a 4-pack, and this is my second one in the last like 2 weeks. Yeah, it takes a little bit to work on that and just sip it throughout the night. So I'll be working on that later. For now, a couple of quick updates for you. So nothing on the brewing front per se as far as brewing goes. I was supposed to brew my Munich Helles today on this Wednesday, but I had an issue with my water filter. I'll show you that in a second. And I ran out, got some parts for it, and realized I still need something. So yeah, I've had nothing but bad luck with that thing, and can't wait to get it all working properly. It just feels like it's been one thing after another. Bad fittings, blown gasket was yesterday. Just crazy. But got my beer mails out. Folks have received them, and that's always good. So more to come on that as more things become available. So yeah, I got a yeast starter going here for the Munich Helles. Like I said, it was ready for today, but I just decided to stick it in the fridge. Let me show you. So let me show you here. This is, I just stuck it in here probably 15-20 minutes ago. So hopefully that's okay with the foam stopper on there. I was just a little bit worried about, you know, any type of contaminants maybe getting in there, but hopefully not. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty well sealed. It breathes as it needs to through that foam stopper. But give me a comment if that's not great. I considered doing a piece of foil, but maybe this will be good enough. And I probably won't get a chance to brew now until maybe Monday, so hopefully it'll be okay in here until then. I'll just decant off the top and warm it up and go for broke. So that's that. Yeah, I better slow down on this. It's not exactly light for sure. It's very flavorful, very rich. It's like drinking a dessert. That's really all I can say about it. Check it out if you happen to have it. A friend of mine really enjoyed it, so he asked me to try to find it, and I looked at a few stores here, and it took me a while, but I finally did find it. It's not cheap either. I got it at Publix, and I think it was, man, I want to say it was maybe like $13 or $14 for a 4-pack, so it's not cheap. But yeah, it's worth it. It's pretty good. Anyway, let me show you real quick what I have going on with the water filter. So here you go. I just sort of have it propped in a bucket right now, just so it doesn't go moving, because it's a bit heavy on the one side. But basically, this is temporary because this obviously isn't working. The gasket that was in here, I had to go out and get another one because it was leaking out of the top. The gasket it came with, it worked for what, the 2 brews that I used it on, and it already blew. So I had to go out and get some gaskets for it. So that issue is fixed. And then I had a brass fitting in here, but it didn't quite fit correctly. It was a this is 3/4 inch here, and these attachments from here out are a 1/2 inch. So I needed to get a reducer. Now I did find a 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch reducer over at the Lowe's, but it had the wrong threads on it, so it didn't fit correctly. So they didn't have any other fittings, so I ended up having to order. I just bit the bullet and got a stainless steel fitting. I found it off of stainless steel fittings, I think .com. So that'll take care of that. But in the meantime, I tried to jury rig this, and this was a bad idea too because it doesn't hold pressure. So yeah, it caught me off guard. I turned on the heat. I turned on the water, and this whole thing just popped out with great force. So these pins got bent. I bent them back up. I'm hoping that that's okay. And well, that blew out the other side and blew out that fitting. So I need a new quick disconnect fitting there too. So, man, I tell you, this thing has just been crazy trying to get this whole thing together. It's way more trouble than it should have been. But we'll get it up and running soon, and then I'll probably brew that Helles next week. So that's it, guys. That was my adventure this week. I know, amateur, right? With all the plumbing stuff. I'm not the greatest at it, but we'll get it working. Anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody, and cheers.